I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
Hello, everybody. Crimson, congratulations on your first Hexec. So close! But yes, I was very late today. That's my fault. Bubbles, thank you for the 22 months. Goddamn. Goddamn, that's a long time. That's like 2.5 babies. How's it going? Not too bad. How's it going on your side? Hexec, I'm going to Poland. Well, specifically Warsaw. I have to be up at 3:30 AM to catch my flight. I'm pretty tired. Oh, nice. Do you speak Polish? I barely speak English. Any amount of Polish. No, I barely speak English. Let's try this. You speak Polish, don't you? Guys, yes, yes. What is up, Hexec? My local council spent £1 million to paint the school zone stuff on the road. That's insane. Why is it so expensive? Is this song really from this playlist? Apparently it is. Well, outside of a block of flats that hasn't been to school for 16 years. That is impressive. Surely, like, this kind of stuff should have been updated on, like, the council's records, because part of what they do is, aren't they supposed to have, like, you know, lists of, this is this very specific building on this very specific road? Because, like, if you look up, like, in the UK, like, the records that councils have for specific areas, like, they've got very detailed records of, like, what is where. What a great use of the council money. I just want to know how the people putting the paint didn't notice that there was a school. The people putting the paint don't care. They're like, we were told to paint this out at this address at this location. They're not gonna go query it. They're like, they're getting paid. They're like, if you want a school, like, they'll go paint it in the middle of the highway if you want them to. They'll be like, okay, that'll be £2 million. Give. Scale our parameter. Bitcoin, hello, how are you doing? So there's that. So apparently we take this. How was everyone's Sunday been? Have I ever shown you verse code for UE5? Have you shown it to me? I have some. Would you like to see my verse code? But no, I've seen you've been doing a lot in well, I've seen you be doing, let me rephrase that. I've seen you've had UE5 open. I don't know what you're doing. You find it awful? I don't like it. I really don't like it. Like, it works and it's fine, but it's just, why couldn't it just be like C++? Like, C++ fucking works already. Like, why? Making a brain rot game, they're very popular. I actually am trying to make a brain, now you mention that, I am trying to make a brain rot game. Well, actually, specifically, I'm trying to make a, you know, those infinite death, well, not an infinite death run, but one of those death run type of games where you have to basically, you have to get through the obstacle course. That, I'm trying to make one of those. I think what I've done so far is, I actually don't know. Do you want to have a look at it? Should we have a look quickly? Like an Obi. Do you want to have a look at my verse project? I actually have two of them that I've made, by the way. If you want to see both of them. I have one that I published. How do you, this is the problem I have with UE5. I don't remember how to get into it. Like, every time I have to redo this, it's like, how am I doing this? Where is it? Because for my project, I just go and I start writer. Okay, hold on. Is it in library? There we go. Unreal Engine for Fortnite. One thing I do like about UE5 is the automatic, like, Git, the source control thing that they have built in. Fucking phenomenal. Like, That shit is great. It's just starting on the other screen. Wait, UEFN is in 5.8. I've really got to upgrade my project to 5.8. The conflict resolution is really nice too. Okay. Like, there's some really cool things you can do in it, and I'm wanting to actually like release some more content in it. I've released one game that's really, how can I put it? It's fine. It was just to get like, how do you build something in it? But my god, some of the tutorials were so fucking annoying. Ooh. Not acid. I don't have pink glowing materials. Everything is supposed to be a mesh on the left. Bear in mind, this big symmetry from an array. Oh, goddamn. Okay, so I have... Here's my Death Run project. I'll open that first. I actually don't remember who. You'll be as confused. I'm confused. I don't even know how you got those like, where did this dude come from? How did you get the environment to look like that? Every time I do it, it just looks like default Fortnite. Oh, there we go. Here's what I have. So I have get from platform A to B, and then I think I have a single respawn that I've set up. How do you start it? Start. Compile. Launch the session. Launch. Where you see the cube, that's where he's supposed to be. Oh, lol. That's kind of funny. Let me just mute Fortnite. Oop. Waiting for a game. I spent like a day in 3ds Max making a bunch of brain rot characters. How do you get them into Fortnite though? I thought you couldn't do that. Sukiras, hello, how are you doing? Just import them into FX, really? Did I just miss this whole step? Is that? It is I. Where is the music coming from? There it is. Found it. How are you doing, Sukiros? It has been a long, long time. Also, this is cursed. You can import it. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear it. How have you been? I've been well. I've been very busy. I've had a lot going on. Am I done breaking things? I hope so. I have a new CPU arriving on Monday. Hello, NordVPN news. I use it for everything because I'm so tired of all the you can't watch this. I'm like, nope, fuck off. So I have a new CPU arriving Monday. I'm not here to receive the new CPU, but that's fine. I'll get it when I get back. Hopefully when it comes back, everything works and I can put my motherboard back in, my processor back in, and everything back in. I can put my my server back on, my Proxmox server, because not having that has been ungodly painful. I didn't realize how much stuff I had running on there and how reliant I was on the stuff running on there. So much so that I got to the point where I'm like, I need a second one because I need some of the things that if it goes down on that one, it must now start on that one. And I was like, let's do this. Okay, so apparently that's my character at the moment. And I'm dead. How am I not dead? This is awkward. Island settings. Two nerdy nerds, hello, how are you doing? Respawn. I know it looks like I'm playing Fortnite. Technically I am, but it's for a discussion that Hectic and I were having. Apparently you just don't die there. Okay, fine. I don't remember how to close this game. Confirm. K-pop demon hunters. Yes, I have the. Is it Rumi? I think it's Rumi. As you can see, there's no pink cube. Let me see your code. Active rot.spawn. Rot spawn point, yes. Prop asset location identity. Where's the big cube? It's some new special default cube. Oh lol, there's the thing that you're supposed to be spawning. And that's not what's coming. Great, okay. This is going really well. And let me see, does it have my other project? File, I don't remember how to do these. New open, let's do that one. My local, my team. Was it this one that I did? Was it this one? I wish it would tell you the last time you committed stuff. It could be this one. It might be this one. What really annoys me is that you can't make blueprints. Like, I get not allowing C++ because you can make sure that isn't entirely safe. Yes, I trust the author. The author is I. But you could just make blueprints safe from the top of the 3 lines that gets smaller. You can sort by recent. Oh, that would have been helpful. Let's see, is this the one that I did? Hey, it is. So this is the first map that I made, and actually I've published this one. So the idea of this one, so let's just launch the session. This is to like test out what's going on. Wait, as a programmer, I had to 3D model those brainrot assets because people were selling them for like 1,000 and I'm not paying 1,000. Wow, we're in the wrong business, Hexic. It's because these games are UEFN, they make like 20 grand in a month. It's fucked. How? And they're all pretty mid. Teach me, Hexic. How do I make 20 grand a month on UEFN? We can retire young. I think I've made £5. That's it. So myself and a few friends make one. I'm trying to figure it out. Lol, that's a thing. Also, hello, Sour. Damn, hello. How have you been, Temptic? People get oddly excited about mid things. It's weird, right? Session loading. I love that this is just a set of screens like this, and there's just a material on the wall. Well, the plan is to make the game properly with actual progression. That'd be good, because they're usually pretty quick about and become really annoying and not a big number exciting as it should be. Fair enough. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. How is it still downloading? There we go, finally. Why is my character just running right? I'm not touching anything. Apparently my character just runs right. Hello? I'm supposed to spawn with a weapon. Apparently not. Something's bugged. So what used to happen is you spawned in with a weapon, but apparently they've changed something and I need to go fix the code. Well, here's a grenade. Let's see, can we do it with a grenade? Boop. 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 Yeah, this is going to take forever. Alt F4. Anyway. That's a buggy in UE5. Great! That's good to know. Because they've got all the item spawners here that you get. You get all the things you're supposed to get. Master track getting sidetracked. So what happens is you kill 40 of these, the bridge rises, you can collect all of these, and then you've got to just collect the coin at the end. But there's a whole bunch of other collectibles you get, and you get XP for collecting the collectibles. And then when you come through the door, there's like this dude, he's like, oh hi, I've come to kill you. You're the master of sidetracking me. You really are. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the other Unreal. It was a whole thing to test, like, how does the whole UEFN thing? What's the side? Where have you been? Well, okay. First, my CPU died. God damn it. You do realize I need these, Hexic. So my CPU on my computer died and I was having issues. I sent it back to overclockers. They tested and said, whoop, nothing wrong. Time to port tower defense into UEFN. I have considered it. I have definitely considered it. It's a good idea. So my CPU died. I sent it to overclockers. They said nothing's wrong with it. Sent it back. So I was like, well, shit. Tested it in another system and same problem. So I contacted AMD. I shipped it to AMD and AMD are now sending me a new one. And that arrives on Monday. I also then, what else did I do? I've moved since the last time I streamed. Well, the last time I streamed was technically yesterday, but I've moved since the last, well, since I was streaming regularly. And I've just had the whole move and everything else on my plate. So I've had like no time. When we got the keys to the place, I basically spent a week painting, fixing up everything. Then it was move, and then it was unboxing. And then, yeah, it's been a lot. I'm moving in August. Nightmare. It's definitely a nightmare. As someone who's just moved, 10 out of 10 would not recommend. I'm still tired from the move. Just don't move easy. Anyone could do that. On the positive side, we shouldn't be moving for at least 5 years. I'm not moving in London, that'd be awful. It's... yeah, it's not... It was bad. So, I got one of those bigger vans, one of the ones where you can stand in the back, because even though they're a pain in the ass to drive in London, and they're a pain to load, well, they're less of a pain to load because you can stand up, which is why we got them. So like in the previous apartment that I lived in, it didn't fit in the underground parking, so I had to have it like above ground. And so it was above ground, which was fine, which meant I had to carry it like everything, like 20 something meters, and I was on the 4th floor, so it took forever. How much ULEZ do you play? You only play ULEZ if your vehicle is not ULEZ compliant. All the vans that you rent in London are ULEZ compliant. It just means, like, is your van or your vehicle newer than like 2020? Because then they're all compliant. No, I would not get, like, it'd be so shitty of a, what do you call it, of like a rental company if it's like, here's a van you can rent, and then it's like not ULEZ compliant, so every single camera you go through you just get more and more tickets. It's just like, bruh. Absolute scam. Oh, my eyes. I'm trying to read text. Thank you so much, Hexec. I love reading text that I can't see. So distance from edge. Nope. Enjoy starting to speak Polish. It's such a bunch of letters mushed together. There's like every time we go, we speak to there's a lot of, obviously we've got a lot of colleagues that are Polish, and they'll tell us like some of the words, and we just look at them like, bro, what? Like, yeah, it's so easy to say. I was like, I don't even think if you gave me 10 years, I could say that. Also, I'm convinced, like, the last time so you know how you have to go and you have to stand in passport control, and passport control is the most fun experience of your life? Like, going in was fine. Coming out, you know when the guy is busy with your passport and he starts speaking to the guy next to you, like, oh, for fuck's sake, now what's wrong? I'm surprised that they didn't ask me for a blood sample on the way out, because they did facial scan, fingerprints. They like inspect so one thing I've noticed about when you go to Poland is they inspect every single page of your passport. I went to Germany, it's pretty quick there and back. But you've also got a British passport though, which helps. Ah, finally I can actually read. Dun, dun, dun. And an Irish one. So do you just use your Irish one when you go to Germany, because then you go in the EU line? Yeah. Yep. There we go. Wait, I already have a Ring SSD. I do. Where is that? Apparently it's this, delete, this, apply, save. Oh, something's fucked. Something's wrong here. So subtract the half from the distance. I only have an Irish passport because my great grandparents moved there when Ireland was British. IG, that serves me well. Yeah, it does. It really does. I had colleagues that were going to Sweden and the systems broke on the passport control thing. They sat there for 3 hours trying to get through passport control. They were not happy. Oh, that's why. Okay, does this work now? I'm gonna go with yes. It works. Bro, you're in London and are connected to NordVPN Manchester. I'm basically in Manchester. I'm connected to... Why does it do that? Like, what the fuck? I saw this the other day where... Oh no, now it's connected to London. But the amount of times that it connects to not London. It's not London, yeah. The other day it connected to Glasgow. I was like, bro, you mean to tell me that's the closest, fastest connection to me? You do realize that France is fucking closer than that? Oh, that is so much better. Why is it fucked there? Is it on this one as well? To be fair though, I usually use a VPN in another country. It depends on what I'm doing. I use Sweden a lot, I use France a lot, I use the Netherlands a lot. Those are the three that I use, I think, the most. You refuse to use the France because you're British. Germany or Sweden? I find Sweden has quite good connection speed. Okay, so if I take you and we upscale you now, so let's upgrade. Let's see what this looks like. So range. Yeah, that's fucking great. Look how crisp that is. Wait, why did you just start? Eh? Wait, you can connect to Isle of Man. You can. Okay, what do I not need in here then? So this we don't need. Outer we don't need. I'm guessing this we don't need. Oh, nope, we needed that. What was that? Oh, current length. You know how sometimes when it just works and you're just like, fuck yeah. My favorite thing is starting a new Twitter account with a VPN on because Twitter says your location in that country and you can troll. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Can you distribute this? Oh, Control Z. What is distribute? W? No. F, G. All the letters. All the fucking letters. Whoops. Whoops. You done fucked up, AA Ron. Okay, that like that. Actually, it's got like this. There we go. Then all of these like that. Now they're straightish in level, which makes me happy. What if we do this? No, let's do there. 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 And there. Apply, save. I just had a thought. So, okay, here was my thought. Sorry, random thought. I know. Dangerous. God damn it, Temptic. God damn it. What's Temptic? How have you been? What have you been up to lately? It's been such a long time. So, my thought was actually about my UDM, funny enough, holiday. How has your holiday been? Has it been good? Also, isn't it early for a holiday? Don't you need to wait like 2 months to join like the rest of the people? 2 games and Twitcher. Oh my god, Cider, what? What? Get to your point? Which one? Which one? Oh, right, about the UDM. So, I've noticed that the speed on my internet hasn't been as good as it normally is, and I'm wondering if it's because my UDM, the port that I've plugged the internet into, is actually only a gigabit and not a full 10 gig connection. So I need to use an SFP, plug that into the 2.5 on the back of the router, and maybe my speed will be better. Maybe. This is a good idea. Thanks, Samtech. I appreciate the help. Thank you for keeping me to one specific train of thought, allowing me to finish my train of thought completely, and then moving on to the next one. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Sankya. It's actually, we can actually check this. The level of ADHD that I have, it's like, it's getting worse. You're dating someone? Is it the same someone that you went on a date like a couple months ago and you said that the date went very good, or is this a different person from that person? Also, tell us about them. How long have you been dating? What are you doing for dates? It's the same one. Ooh, so it's been going on for a while then. Things are serious. When's the wedding? Sorry, I know that's annoying because people always do that. But I thought I'd just, you know, chip in. Like, and every time you start dating someone, when's the wedding? Fuck off. Yep, it's gigabit. Okay. I need to change that to the SFP port. You say it was -1 year. It is in what? -1 years. Wait, how long have you been dating? Less than a year. Is that what you're trying to say? Or is the wedding less than a year away? In which case, you proposed and you didn't send us any photos of like the ring or anything? Didn't you get married a year ago? I got married almost a year ago. Next week, Friday, is my 1-year wedding anniversary, which is fucking terrifying. I was talking about you. Yeah, oof. How has that been 1 year? It's been such a short year. It really has been. Good that I'm really impressed that you remember that, considering that it's like 5 days away. Like what? Bubbles and I are actually going out for dinner that day, and we're going to the wedding venue to have dinner. Yoink. I'm excited. They make nice food. Honestly, Cider. What? What? It was pure coincidence. Sure it was. I am expecting that in your calendar, you've got all these dates written down. Don't you know when my birthday is? I feel like you know this. I wouldn't be surprised. I need to get a, I have decided I now want to get the Temtic has it in his calendar. Wait, did I wish you happy birthday, Hexa? Because your birthday was like the other day. Did I? Or it's coming up. Hold on. It's one of the two. Can you remember, Siler? My birthday is in a week and 3 days. It's on the 9th, right? Is it on the 9th? This day is... Why is that? Why do I think it's the 9th? It is the 9th. Fuck yeah. I knew it was soon. You can remind Siler when people's birthdays are. He forgets. I don't forget. Okay, I forget a lot of birthdays. Honestly, it's a miracle I remember my own. Whose birthday did we get? We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it. It wasn't Bubbles, okay? It wasn't Bubbles' birthday. But it was a birthday I probably shouldn't have forgotten. Bubbles was mad, let's put it that way. Rightfully so. I have it in our shared calendar, you still forget. Does the shared calendar come up with a massive notification that takes over my whole entire phone screen? Hmm? My partner said he's getting me some 3D filament. He gets me so well. How much is a roll of filament, by the way? Asking for a friend who's definitely getting a 3D printer soon. Also, I need to ask my wife if I can get a 3D printer. I love how I dodged the question. Oh yeah. Tell us, exit Temtic. About $12. That's not bad. Pounds. Wife says no. Fine. I'll just do like all the other people at work and keep the 3D printers at the office. There's actually there's two guys in the one office that had 3D printers, but their wife said they can't have a 3D printer, so they leave it at, so they have it at the office. Not until you unbox all your boxes, but then can I get the 3D printer to print some boxes for my boxes? Did you call me Hexic again? Probably. It's just the Bubbles Temptic Hexic person, you know. And then the 5th of January. 1st of January, 2nd of January, 3rd of January, 4th of January. Hi, Hexic. There's like 3 different conversations going on here. I have a very small brain, and I'm trying to keep them all going. You feel me? Hi, Temptic. God damn it. This is why I took a break. Yes, Temptic, tell us about the date. No. Temptic 1, you're not getting out of this. You're not getting out of this, Temptic. You tell us now. You tell us good. I've forgotten what I was doing. God damn it. Do you need to know? Do we need to know? No. Do we want to know? Yes. So you can then decide if the need is worth the want, or I'm not sure if that made sense. You understand. Siler, what? Read. What do you need to know? I did read the words, just read them all in the wrong order. What do you need to know? Where did you go? What did you have? What did you do? When was it? What was the time? Bubbles yelling read. Yeah, Bubbles is in Bubbles' study, and Bubbles can still scream into the microphone. I mean, you come here for my bad reading, right? Right? It spikes, lol. Do they treat you well? They're better, otherwise they were going to get cold for Christmas. No, god damn it, Temptic. Well, coal, they're getting coal, and that shit's expensive, so I hope they use it well. Multiply. Dun, dun. The comment for this will be... Actually, wait, let's do this. Take that. Delete that. Outer ring. Like that. Save that. Go to GitHub. You know her, Siler, but I don't know. We did a lot of things. You know her, you know her, you know her. Is that the person from your chat? Is it the person from your chat? Yes. I don't know who does or doesn't know, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just leave it at that. Did I actually commit this? Save obsidian, no, that. Fix ring decal. Tell me, push. Walk in the park, mini golf twice, walk her dog, then play Nintendo games. What else did we do? Did you eat? Did you drink? Oh no, I hope it's not contagious. I have FOMO. Lol. Run, cough. COVID too. I love how coincidentally she has the same color as Bubbles. Bum, bum, bum. Watch Bubbles change Bubbles' color. What the? Is that a name? I think. Okay, so named. That's the normalized radius. Okay. Same color on Discord. No, on Twitch. Your Twitch usernames are the same color. We take power. We take normala. Scale law param. That was a very, very smart way of figuring out what color my name was, not gonna lie. Like, holy shit. Apparently fart doesn't work. I need to add it to the list, Emtic. Since reinstalling Windows, there's a whole bunch of like stream things that are just broken. Where you been, Siler? Alright. Time for Linux. He's a hacker. He's on Linux. You know who it is. My FOMO is cured. Sire doesn't actually work instead of fixing his computer. Lol. I really hope when I get my CPU back, everything fucking works now. I'm so sick and tired of dealing with issues. Also, I really hope that customs doesn't go, please pay for the customs implementation of this. I'm like, fuck off. I already paid £1 million. The last one. Oh, that goes into there. This is 2. Save that. Then Wait, done something wrong. When are you hoping to have a playable test for your Fortnite game, Exit? Good question. Oh. Hopefully in a month or two. That's pretty good going. There's a full alpha. Then outer mask, outer mask. Right. So there's that. There's that. And then... So Sada, when are you going to find a 3D printer on... Definitely on your way back from work. Lol. We're trying to get a 3D printer in the office in London at the moment. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we've been... I don't know if... I wouldn't say we've been promised one, but they have said it is like on the cards. Trying to figure out where it's going to go. Actually, I think I know where it'll go. Because the problem with having a 3D print in the office is it can't just be available so that anyone can use it, because people break shit. And I don't know what brand they're going to go for. In the Swedish office, they got a Bamboo Labs one, which is pretty cool.
Moonrise, signaling that it's our time.
Hugo Centauri Carbon 2. It's good. I will tell them. And it's cheap, 400 quid for multi-material printer. Enclosed printer, has a camera inside. You can print over Wi-Fi, auto-calibrated. Really surprising that they managed to sell it for 400. Yeah, that is. So how easy is it to get replacement parts? Because I know one of the nice things about the Bamboo Labs is you can get lots of the parts for replacement. If you want that from Bamboo, it'll cost $1,000. I thought there was a, hold on, Bamboo Labs, Bamboo. I thought you could get it like for 500. Why are they in shit at the moment? Because here is the Bamboo Labs PS1 3D, which is the 4-color one, which is 540. And I think that's because it includes that top thing. Without that, it's less. Yeah. There's that for 339. Then 350 if you want. Actually, I have no idea what the difference between these two are. Oh, here, it's the PS1 ASM combo, or you can get this, which comes with the cable, the adapter, and that makes no sense. Wouldn't you get that automatically? Because they threatened to sue a guy from writing open source code based on their open source code. One has an MMU. That's kind of funny though. So wait, the multiply. And they keep like making it so Bamboo have to verify and validate what you print in their printers, meaning you need an internet connection just to print. I thought the whole point of 3D printers you could just print what you want. It's kind of frustrating that you can't even print what you want. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean now. CC2 has LAN only, so you can connect to it on your home network, imagine it tied from your home network, or not connected to the internet at all, network at all. Although then it's firmware never update, fair. Ad break. It ships in land mode only by default. Nice. That's good. Let's wait for the ads to be over. I can't figure out where the fuck these pink cubes are coming from. It's so annoying. Also, it's not like the default cube. It's a cube of some sort, and they're like hot fucking luminous pink. It doesn't accidentally happen. Like, of all the things, I would expect if it was a white cube, fine. If it was like a gray untextured cube, fine. But that just, like, what? Like, what? And it's not on my code base. Yeah, it's weird. The thing is, when I start and stop the game, the meshes change. Sometimes they vanish. Well, as like I've seen, so the project that I had working in UE5, as you saw, that was working because you have to commit the code gets committed to them, and then it's launched from their side to ship in-game, was working, and now it doesn't. Wait, oh my god, what is it? What is it, Hexic? Some of the slots are initialized before they can fetch random one from the data. Oh, god damn it. So is it just picking random elements? Or you reckon that's the default type when it's empty? It's a raise condition, lol. Had a 1 second delay, fair. Actually, can't you just add a 1 frame, like a 1 frame time thing? Because I know there was something else that I did in the UEFN stuff, and the solution was quite literally to go and add a 1 frame delay. Maybe, but it doesn't really matter. Fair. Yes, the error. Okay, so that should be... If I've done this right, this should be... So the full. Then next we're going to take a time node and... multiply, scale, in speed, 0.6. Then frac. That's going to be named, which is going to be in phase. I posted the picture of me running it without delay and restarting the game. Still no, by the way. What? Man, that's annoying. Does it not have anything to do with you've got the first ones filled and then as it starts going, it's like some default object. It's like only the first 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 8 are being 8, and there's another guy down there. So the first 8 plus 1, that's 9, are being initialized. The rest is just empty. But wait, there's another guy down there. What the fuck is he there for? Also, that should be my plot, and the bottom floor hasn't spawned. And my name is there. Oh, yeah. You can see the other half of the building hasn't spawned. But in this one, you've got a guy down there, which matches the... which... I mean, that's a pillar. Wait. So there's a pillar? No, that's a guy. Look, he's got the leg thing. Bro, I'm so confused. So that is a guy. This one, it's a building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is so confusing. I had 1 second sleep. Let's see if that works. If it doesn't, be so mad. Hi, Moraine. Hello, how are you doing? 36 hours. I've been trying to fix this. Did it work? Did it work? I don't know, it's preparing. Loading takes so you've had loading takes so long. It does. It really does. It's quite annoying. Oh my god. So it works. Well. So it was a race condition. How's the life of the streamer going? It's going pretty well. Quite busy. Glad to be back though. Playing with rings today. These are the range decal rings. So when I put a tower down, I finally fixed the... I don't know why that one's not showing up. Ignore that one. But before, what was happening is when I selected this one, the ring size and this one's ring size were different because it was scaling. Now it's done by like pixels, so it's much cleaner. And then when I upgrade it, and I go upgrade the attack range, it stays the same. As you can see now in chat, it's full. It's almost 90% of the gray and 10% of the silver. That's pretty cool. At least you got it working. Actually, I think I'm just not applying the right materials from the modifier, and that's my fault. So let me query do this right now.
Sometimes our memories flow back. You always wanna be kind. Calling me once and it's fine, but all you do is lie, and it's haunting my mind. Terrified of changing back to who I was when we were blindly happy. I was never happy. Give me a minute to breathe, 'cause I can't hold back all these tears. I'm still running away from you, dear. Sometimes our memories flow back. You always wanna be kind. Calling me once and it's fine, but all you do is lie. This haunting my mind, telling me how much you love me, but it's funny the way that you show me. All you do is lie. All you do is lie.
Time to test the modifiers. Nice. Yeah, let's see if this works. So now we want I think 30% of them should go pink. I'm not counting because I don't really care if it's perfectly random, but if some but not all pink, then we win. Okay. Let's try that. Wait. So that result. Take that result. I got my own support, a creator code for Fortnite, and I got my RR friends to use it. And I have 25 on my account already. How did you get that already? Don't you need like 1,000 followers on YouTube or something? Because when I tried it, they were like, oh yeah, you're not big enough. I'm like, bruh, you have a TikTok account? Damn, you're blowing up on TikTok. Okay, so it's add full alpha. It's full alpha plus ping alpha, like that. And then we take all of that, we add it to that. Then another saturate. And all of that into opacity, apparently. There's no ways this will work, will it? So wait, we're like 1,000 followers just from commenting on political things, lol. So you need to get your Fortnite creator code right now. On Fortnite content right now. 1.7% of them ping, which means 89 of them ping, something wrong. Yeah. So, Anne-Marie, I've released one map on UEFN, so let me actually go UEFN portal. No, wrong one. UEFN portal. But yeah, I don't currently have enough followers on YouTube or Twitch to allow me to get the creator code. But I have thought about making some kind of content for UEFN as well. Oh, Tanith is here. Why does UEFN tell me to sign in, goes just one more step, and then goes into your your email address? Like, bruh, that's not one more step, that's like 15 more. And then it's like, oh yeah, now please also give us an authenticator. It's like, why just tell me to fucking log in again, bruh. No, I mean, you start making Fortnite content as a YouTuber. That's how you gather your impressions. True. That is actually very true. Apparently, I have until the 30th of September to hit the $100 on Fortnite. Otherwise, they steal all my money. So if I get to like $99, they're just like, nope, yoink. Where'd the cat go? Oh, she's sitting by the door. Hello, cat. None of the models I made is the thing. I have collisions. I have so many add collisions for like 60 meshes. Whoops. It's quite a frustrating thing, especially if you're like still trying to figure out what's going on and how it works. So I've got to release some kind of content that gets me up to that. But that's a later me problem. So it works. How does it look on like the missile tower? That's just absolutely massive. Classic cat. Boom, do you not have any of a cat throwing stuff off a table? Like, yeeting things off tables like cats do? Boom does that herself. Fair. Yoink! At least it still works. The sound is so satisfying. I'm glad you like it. Oh, the screenshot. Does the little bot thing still work? Oh, it does. Look, 118. All the screenshots. Have you had to make that that emote for anyone else yet, Boom? Tasty soda. Not so long time. Only people who immediately gave me emotes got theirs made. Fair. Everyone else I forgot, I guess. Fair enough. They're missing out. I think I'm being fucked over by floating point precision. How so? Because of the random? Because if you're wanting like 30%, can't you just do like 1 in 3? Because I don't know how you're doing it. Bum, bum, bum. Still not happy with this. It's not doing what I expected. So this. So 1 minus on the phase. And power. Two lines. If get random float between 0 and 100 is less than the modifier chance, set rot.rot mode to get random modifier. This was random between 0 and 1 with a modifier chance of 0.3, but that doesn't seem to work. Can you like print what the result is? Maybe it's some time for some login. One, two, three, four. That looks better, no? And that is, well, supposed to be 1% chance of having the modifier right now. And it's not 1%. I'm expecting 1 or 2 with the modifier. That's way higher. Also, why is that guy lying down? Oh, that's text. That's not one of these guys. That's the text. Never mind, ignore me. I was wondering then, not. Multiply the outer mask. So apparently remove this. Subtract 0.5. Ping radius. Then multiply. Sat. Why is the text lying down there? It's a good question. The ping shape. Add a ping fade. modify the ping edge into the ping alpha. Still does it. Outmask is still used for full alpha, just not ping anymore. Look at the alpha mask. Oh, outer mask. Full alpha. That slows it down.
It's been hard for some, but I did this on my own. I see life from your scope to find my way back home. Even though time's gone by, I still see your light illuminate the sky. Yeah, you still shine so bright. Shine your light.
It's weird. I'm not really happy with it. It's too harsh when it ends. I think getting this in a different color would be quite cool. Yoink! No, boom! Don't yoink! Don't yoink my stuff! You've got enough spaghetti! Get yoinked! The North Pole! Hello, how are you doing? Did you try to use additive instead of translucent? No. Continue. Material uses deferred decal domain can only be used with blend mode translucent. Wanna get yoinked too? Is there like another type? Material attribute describes a deferred decal which we map onto the decal thing. So no, it has to be on surface. What does that look like? Never mind, it seems to break everything in your setup. True. Although surface works. But what does that look like? What does that look like? That's the real question. It's broken. Let's change it to like red or green though. Like that. So when you select it, you can see the range. Well, if you put down like a missile tower, it's like, it's big. Look how big it is. Actually, that looks so much better. I don't like this tower. Get out of here. Put you over there. Man, that definitely looks better. I just need to fix the fills up, gets yoinked. With additive though. But you can't use additive with a decal though. Can you? Because that's what I was complaining about. Because if I do additive, you see, you can only use blend modes, translucent, alpha composite, or modulate. You're making Unreal angry, boom. Never mind all my things. No, I like it. It's green now. You said it has to be green, so now it's green. Five. Whoa, that crashed Unreal. Well... Whoops. Additive and bright colors would pop out with more contrast, but you can't do additive. Well, I broke it. Boom, you crashed my Unreal Engine. Why did you do this? This was Boom's plan all along. Crash my Unreal Engine. I really need to update it to like 5.8 or something. Is this your backyard? I wish this was my backyard. If this was my backyard, would I be sitting here making games? Probably yes. How dare Boom. Key mod, goddamn. Temtic's getting called out. Can I not do one? What does 2 do? What about 4? It literally does nothing. Okay, so 0. Okay, fine. Apply. What if we do this? 5. Why does it go that way now? Something's broken. It's no longer going from the middle. Oh, that's why. 5. Oh, the abuse. Well, it's definitely a lot easier to see. Okay, we'll keep that for now. So. In distance. Take that. So we want the current length. Typical married unk. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, it's so much cooler today. I'm doing great, sir. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I've got a very busy week up ahead, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Anything fun happening for you this week? Tomorrow morning, I am off to Poland. Nice, bright and early. Actually, will it be bright and early at that time? Let's check. What time is current sunset? Sunrise. UK or London. Sunrise. On Sunday, May 31st, 2026, the sun rose in London at approximately 4:49 a.m. Dun dun dun. Which means that at the actually about that time we might start seeing the sun. It'll be a little light. Nice place to go for work or just showering. It is for work. I'm there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday just for work. So I have the red-eye flight out tomorrow morning, and then I have the red-eye flight back to London on Wednesday. Hopefully the flight was like it was the last time, because the last time I flew, everyone had positioned themselves so that you're either the aisle or the window, and there was like not a single seat where someone was in the middle. The whole flight it was great. And I know like last time you get up there, as soon as you get to altitude, they like give you your snack and everything else, and then just fucking you go to sleep until you land. Like I remember the last 2 times that I've flown, they've been like the flights have felt like 30 minutes long. Because I get on, I wait for them to give me my snack because I want my snack, and then I wake up and it's like, and again the captain comes like, guys, we're landing in London in 10 minutes. I'm like, what? How did we get here, kind sir? So I'm hoping, yeah, it should be like that. And the trick is, and I learned this last time. Well, I did this last time. Is when you get to the airport at I'll be at the airport at 4:30 a.m. Don't go and have coffee. So if I want coffee, I'll have like decaf coffee at that time. So like 0 caffeine. So you just do that. Then that way you get on the flight and you just like pass out. And then by the time you get to the office is about 10:30 in the morning. You then have like coffee then, and then you're like good to go for the rest of the day. Where's my snack? Exactly, Anna Rain. Where's my snack? Like, I paid for this ticket with my snack. I never left my country because I'm scared of flights. That's fair. Flying is... Look, the more you do it, the better it is. And if you ever do decide to fly, then make sure you fly with someone. Don't do it on your own. Because flying on your own is just a fucking experience. Like, goddamn. Alright, let's try this. So multiply the ping change. See, I'm not going to say anything wrong because past 5 years have been wonky with flights worldwide. That is true. Specifically, well, if you have a fear of that, then yeah, I can understand why. I'm unfortunately flying on a 737 tomorrow morning, and I really wish, like, they're fine. Those planes are fine. So it's fine. It's all fine. But I do usually feel a lot better when I'm on an Airbus. But that's just me. The nice thing about aviation, I suppose doesn't help for fear of flying, is when something does go wrong, it gets heavily investigated so that can't happen again. So like, for example, this week, I think it's this week, the Indian authorities are going to Boeing's headquarters to have a whole discussion about ways that the fuel cutoff switches could potentially get switched off. Which from like every other pilot that's flown that aircraft is like, you don't accidentally turn them off. You physically have to, like, it has to be a very physical and deliberate decision. So we'll see what comes out of that. So power, and we take that, then we take that. I've never flown either. Fair. Do you travel much though north? Like, do you just take the train or do you just drive then? Oh, you're aware of Indian aviation? I'm an Indian, by the way. Okay, now I understand why you're so terrified. The flight school should be scared of you. The flight should be scared of you, not the flight school. I've always liked flying. Although at the moment, like this year I've flown a lot, like a lot more than, I mean, this year, how many times I think this will be my 5th flight this year, so I'm flying about once a month. And it gets to the point where it feels like you're just getting on a bus, like just another bus or another train or something. Because you just rock up, you wait a bit, you get on, you get off, and it's, yeah. Airbus, Boeing, in regards of safety. Why? Because Boeing is American, Airbus is European, and Europe is way more strict. This is true. I've always liked Airbus, so there's also that. Like an Airbus. Yes, exactly. I know that the irony of it, Edmund, right? Like, the more you think about Airbus as a name, the more you realize it's such a good name for an aircraft manufacturer. Like, it makes me mad thinking about it because, like, I wish I'd come up with a name like that. Bus in the air. Exactly. Also, Siler. Yes, Tempting. What is up? What is up, my dude? Bro, did you fix it, Hexic? These numbers make no sense. They're all 0.3. They're all above 0.3. I'm sure that when I did random with my a while back, I had to do. There was some weird shit you had to do with it to get it to actually work. Weights of power. I only travel by bicycle. You must be super fit then. Also, you've never been to London, so you don't know how terrifying being on a bike is. I am buff. I remember that if I ever meet you, and try and make sure not to anger you, otherwise you might throw a bike at me. She's buffest. The buffest. Do you have an electric bike, or is it just a normal bike? You can't be on a bike in London or be stoned within 2 seconds. Yes, while you're on it. What amazing. So there's a lot of people in my office that have the Bromptons, so they bring them into the office because they're expensive as fuck. So I looked up like the price of them. I was like, oh, what? And they've got the electric Bromptons. They're like $4,000 a bike. I was like, bro, what? They make you think how these bike thieves. It makes you think how these bike thieves work. They steal bikes and sell them to people and then steal the bike back. We're talking about air bikes now. So our office has a hallway where you can put your expensive bikes inside of the building. I mean, it makes sense. Like one of my colleagues, he used to ride a normal bike to the train station and it got stolen on the second day. So then he just bought a Brompton and brings it to the office. My motorbike was stolen. Aww. You might get it back. How do you mean you might get it back tomorrow? Like, did the police recover it? Are they bringing it back to you? They will close the case on Monday this week, but the officer in charge of my case isn't working till tomorrow, so they can't tell me anything about it. The officer is in on the scheme. Lol. This is like, so I want to get a bike off, or a bicycle off Facebook Marketplace, but I'm worried that the bike that I buy off Facebook Marketplace is a stolen bike that they're just going to steal when I take it to the station and then sell it back to me as a different person. How many times can you say bike in a sentence as quick as that? Because at the moment it's like a 20-minute walk to the train station. Which I know walking is good for you, and that's fine. But the UK has this weird problem with temperature where they don't do summer. They do let's melt the bones off of your body or you're freezing to death. There's like nothing in between really. Well, actually at the moment it is technically in between. You just have a hallway full of bikes. Bruh. The fucking modifier is being set correctly. Really? at 30%. I feel like Temtech, your company is always recruiting. Yes, we are. It's an economic crisis in IT, and we're booming. Well, that's good for you. Wait, this is wrong. What am I doing? So it's this. Apocalypse? What? Apocalypse. Don't worry. She does that sometimes. That's okay. Honestly, I thought I spelled something wrong again. So I was like, God damn, here we go again. I feel like this was just better like this. Alright, I'll have a look at this later. Too many blue names, lol. But I like blue. Is the ping phase the power that's the ping radius? What does that do? Just makes it really fast, 0.2. And it's just like super quick. Okay, what does this do? Weird. Welcome back from the ads. Yeah, that looks weird. I don't like it. What was that? I survived. I'm glad you survived the ads. Got there eventually. I might have an aneurysm I'm not aware of. I love how my type becomes contagious. God damn it, Temptic. That looks horrible when it's very large. I 3D printed a headphone stand and I keep forgetting to use it. Lol. Do you smell cupcakes? I think that's how you can tell you're having one. Instead, opted to use the shoulder of my guitar, lol. Apparently it's too ingrained in you. But I like shrimping. Thank you for the hydrate, Bubbles. Oh. B, no longer shrimping. I smell burnt plastic. Just I can't. That just means you're healthy. God damn it, Bubbles. That is not a good sign in any way. Also, why are you burning plastic? If you're not burning plastic, then panic. Actually, isn't it burnt toast that's the bad one? I don't know why it's burnt toast is the thing. That's much better. Now the whole thing is green. Actually not bad at all, to be honest. That's definitely heading in the right direction. What changes the size? If I go 0.5? Oh, there we go. Yes, toast is evil. I'm gonna be smelling a lot of burnt toast if this code doesn't work. And if I do it for a big one. If it doesn't work, yoink. It's literally got no reason to fail. I'm so confused. Don't worry, Epic will have an AI soon for it. I'm gonna flip the operator around and see if that works. Lol, off that suddenly just starts working. You're gonna be so mad though. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So this is the ring ping. And then which one controls the size? Let me resize you! Did it work? Two's too small. 3. It made it worse? How? Yeah, it's way too small. 5. Let's go 4, 5. 4, 5. Beats me. Okay, let's save that. Add ring pulse to... What was the previous one? Better decal ring pulse. What would we do next? So now on Azure, we can actually finish that. So this one, we can assign to myself. And we can say it is closed. Save. Let's go user story. Approved brain tower decal. Full effect. Save. Closed. Save. Right, my plan is I'm going to not apply the modifier and see if this still goes pink, because if they do, then something's fucked up. So that would mean something's wrong with the verse code then, right? Have you tried putting it in AI to get it sanity checked? Or do you want to give me the code and I'll sanity check it for you? Yes. I did put it in AI, and AI suggested a solution that broke it even more. Which AI did you use? I'll send you the code. Lol. Can have modifiers 0.2. Which Claude model? Like, I would expect Claude to get it right, to be completely honest with you. The latest one. It's because verse isn't widespread language. True. There's not enough like verse code out there yet for it to be trained on, and also all the verse code training was done like when there isn't as much. Wait, send me the code. I want to try something. Oh, you sent it to me. We copy that. Paste it. So what exactly is the problem? Is that the... where is it? The can have modifier. No, not you. You. Never goes below. It's giving almost everything a modifier when it's supposed not to. Let's see what it says. You see there is a roll for a modifier 3 times. That's right. But when you're in game, it's just giving everything a modifier, or at least applying the material for the modifier thing. So let's see, what does it say? So I tried Epic's one to see what it would say. To correct your logic, you need to address a logical error regarding the return statement probability range you're using the verse code. In verse, return statement immediately exits the function. Oh, I'm just going to send this to you. Just explaining something you already know. Because in theory, this one should be the best at dealing with verse code, right? Because it's trained by Epic for their own code. I put the return statement before it rolled for the modifier so I can see if it still does the material or not. I love how it's the step-by-step implementation. It must have those 3 lines. This part. Yeah, that's what it has. When you say duration, is that... So this should be 30%, right? It doesn't. I have extra code in there for testing. I removed it. Right. Last value, in value, loop. Should be 10% for me right now. The default should be 30. I wonder what AI under the hood this is using. Whenever I've used Claude for, what do you call it? Verse code, I found that it, like, sometimes it can take 5 attempts to get it right. I don't know. I can have a look at it just now if you want for you, Hectic. I need to raid out as I need to get going. Let's see. Who should we raid today? Who's live? Mydrong! You're in a dev call with your team right now trying to figure out. Nice. Well, good luck, Hexic. Let me know how it goes. Let's raid. Mydrong. Well, 30. There's your raid message. Thank you everybody for joining in. I will be back next weekend. I hope you all have a fantastic week. And yeah, we got the range decal thing working, which is super cool. It looks a lot better. I'm very happy with that design. Definitely better than just the random pulse thing. And it works for larger ones as well. And doesn't look super weird on the outside edge, which I really like. Really like. It looks cool. Anyway. Yeah, I hope you all, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you all have a fantastic week and we'll see you next weekend. Bye everybody. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Okay, bye.